not sure if I can even call it new anymore. This was a very, very bad decision on my part. Golf ball. Sounds weird. So this is a book that I got from my parents. Nights are over. Hello lovely bookworms, I'm Esmay from Paradise of Pages on Instagram and also on Twitter, and welcome to a new video. Today, it's been a while since I actually sat down and filmed a video, but today it is time for my Game of the Books TBR for June. Desert-a-thon is nearly over when I'm filming this. It is the 28th or the 29th. I'm not completely sure from the top of my head, but the Desert-a-thon is nearly over, meaning I'm going back to my regular board. Also regular dice, regular cards. It's so weird. First and foremost, thank you guys so much for participating. It meant the world to me and I had so much fun. I actually did really well and I actually had so much fun and I want to thank you guys so much for participating. I've actually read the first 4 books that I put on my TBR, which was the last Game of the Books TBR that you saw for May, and other than that, I did really, really well. I will let you know what I've read. I'll be making a wrap-up, maybe in this setting, maybe in a little bit more of a chill setting. I'm not sure yet, but you will see a wrap-up from me. That said, today, as I said, we're going back into the regular board. This is the new board. I'm not sure if I can even call it new anymore, but it is the new board. If you want to know the rules, I will link the first video that I used this board. That side, I think it is. It's that side, right? In any case, we'll be using that one. There's 5 different colors, so 2 different types of prompt stacks. One that is my physical TBR and one that is your favorite books that I will be reading, and then the purple is a wild card. So that was in a nutshell what this is about. That said, I think I don't have to talk too much. Let's just get into it. Hello, and welcome back to a new round of Game of the Books and the regular edition. Desert-a-thon is over, so we're gonna play the regular game, and let's just get into it. I have my elephant, my d20, and let's get into the rolls. Gonna start off high with 13. Blue. Blue is, what was blue again? Oh, physical TBR. Oh, Roshani Chokshi. I actually read this book this month or this month. So we're gonna pick another one. Elise Kova, Air Awakens. Okay. Really excited for this one, by the way, so cannot wait to dive into this one. Okay, so the first one was actually a blue, and I have 2 cards here. I have already read The Star-Touched Queen, so I'm not gonna be reading that again, and I thought I would just pick another one, and for that one I'm going to be reading Elise Kova's Air Awakens. I called this physical TBR because these are books that I've had on my TBR for a long time, but I don't own the physical book of this one. Nonetheless, I'm super excited about it. I know that Femke has either read the entire series or multiple books in this series. I am not 100% certain. That said though, so excited for this book. I don't know too much about it. I'm not going to go into that either because I want to go in being surprised. But I feel like Air Awakens has been on my TBR for so long. This book has been on my TBR for so long. And I have read her Society of Wishes series, and that one was phenomenal. I loved it, so I cannot wait to get into this one. And that is going to be my first book for this month. And that also means we're going to continue to roll number 2. Alright, roll number 2. 2, ironically, orange. What is orange? A regular prompt? Oh, I need new cards for that one. Read a book with a blue cover. Alright, I can do that. That's fine. Okay, so the next one was an orange, and for this one I have to read a book with a blue cover, so that one's pretty broad, which I am very happy about. I have actually received a book recently from an author with a blue cover, and I thought it would be only fair to read this one. I have received this book from Josie. Josie, if you're watching this, I cannot wait to read this book, and I will do my full thoughts on this somewhere later in the month. I'm going to try to read it as quickly as possible because I'm really excited to get into it. And that is The Gilded King, as I said, by Josie Jaffrey. This one is, from what I've read of the synopsis, because I like knowing a bit about it but not too much, it is about a girl who is trapped inside of a city, and I want to keep it at that because I want to be surprised. I think there's also something to do with different kind of races, so different kind of species. I think because not everyone in the blue is human and not everyone can be contained, so that sounds really, really interesting. Other than that, I don't know too much about this, and like I said, I really, really want to keep it that way. This one has about, I think it's like 300 pages, so very, very nice, and I like a book that I can read pretty quickly. And as you can see, I mean, it has some white, but most of it is blue, so it is only fair that I put this book in that spot, and I'm so excited to get into it. And again, thank you so much for sending this to me. It just means the world to me when people send me books and authors send me books. It is so amazing. So thank you so much. Okay, so moving on to roll number 3. Roll number 3. 10 is 25. Another blue. Another physical TBR book. Okay. Zencho, Sorcerer to the Crown. This book I've had for so long. Okay, that's good. Let's do that one. Okay, so for roll number 3, we had another blue, and I feel like we're doing all of my physical TBR this month, and that one is Sorcerer to the Crown by Zen Cho. I have had this book for a very long time. I actually have quite a bit of a personal story with this one, so this is the book. This is Zen Cho's Sorcerer to the Crown. Fun fact, I actually got this book from my parents in 2018 when we went to Germany, and we saw this, we saw the cover, and immediately we wanted to buy it, and I was hesitating, and then basically my mom said, you know what, it's a gift from us. So this is a book that I got from my parents, and sorry, I'll hold it up. It is so beautiful. I love the white and the red detailing. How stunning is this book? I actually know nothing about this. I'm pretty sure it has something to do with magic, obviously, and it is also urban fantasy, so that is always a big, mostly it's a miss with me, but sometimes it's a hit, and I'm very interested to see what I will think of it. And yeah, I'm not sure. This one is also pretty late release. I've had this for a couple of years, so I'm not sure if it was just released at the point that I bought it. It was actually published in 2015, so it's been a while. But nonetheless, I'm excited to see if I like this, and if I do, I'll probably pick up the second book, because I'm pretty sure it's either a duology or trilogy or series. There's more books. I'm very bad at remembering how long series are, but there are more books in this series. So yeah, very excited for this one too. And that gives us over to the final roll. And roll number 4 is 6. That's a wild card. I always love myself a wild card. Alright, we have our work cut out for us. I am excited. Let's dive right into this. My dad is actually drilling into the wall because we're getting a new door, and that's actually right down here, like right below here. So I'm gonna wait this out. He'll be done in a bit, I hope. It was my decision to film this at this time. There we go. Okay, we can continue. So the 4th roll, luckily for me, was a wild card, and we always like wild cards. And for the wild card, I'm actually going to continue, I say, but read more books from a series that are all sort of standalone-ish. And I'm going to be reading Murder on the Links by Agatha Christie. This is the 2nd book in the Poirot series. I say series, but like I said, most of them stand on their own. The first one, The Mysterious Affair at Styles, I read May, and I just really want to continue, and I also really want to get all of the books in Poirot's series, and I think I counted, and there's about 29 to acquire, so that's gonna take me a while. That said, I'm very, very excited for this one. Like I said, I don't know anything about this one. With some of them I do. I saw quite a couple of episodes of Agatha Christie's Poirot. I saw a couple of the movies. Some of them are just known. But this one, I don't know anything about. And I'm guessing it's on a golf course, because that's a golf ball? Is that the word? Golf ball? Golf ball. Golf ball. Sounds weird. But I think it's on a golf court. And other than that, I don't know anything, and I'm not gonna find out. So that is book number 4. That said though, I do have 2 more books to talk about because these have to go on my TBR. One of them more than the other one, but the first one that I have to put on my TBR next month and I will be reading is A Torch Against the Night by Saba Tahir. This is the second book in the In Embering the Ashes series, and this is for my Embering the Ash along. For me, this is a reread, so I'm not too worried about it because I don't remember most of the book, but I do remember certain things. And I am actually very excited to get into this. I think the last time that I read this was in 2000, I would say 17, something along those lines. It's quite a long time ago. And I'm very excited to read this one. I remembered quite a bit from the first book, but I feel like I've remembered least from the second book. I've read up until the 3rd book, and then the 4th one will be new for me. But we have a reading sprint in the middle of the month, and then also a live show at the end of the month for this book, so I have to read it. I will put the dates of the reading sprints and the live show down below. We're not completely sure yet. This will be made clear. They will be around the middle of the month in the weekend, and then around the end of the month also in weekend. I'll be back. This was a very, very bad decision on my part. Rovers and clover, tell me that my lonely nights are over. Hey. Alright, there we go. Like I said, I will let you know when the reading sprint and the live show are, so I'll put that in the description box down below once I know when they are and what times. This is 100% my own fault. Like 120% my own fault. Yeah, I think he's done for now. And that said, I do have to read this book, so that is also going on my TBR for next month. And this will also be a book that I will prioritize because I have to read it. I think it's my duty as a host of this readathon that I read the book. Then the final one that I quickly want to mention, which we are gonna attempt to read this month, but I'm not sure if we will, but that is Star Daughter by Sveta Takar. And this one is a buddy read with Jane from the Bookaholic. I hope we can read it this month. Maybe I should have put this on the wildcard prompt, but I just really want to read Agatha Christie, so this is going to be an honorable mention, and we'll see if I can actually read this one this month. Okay, so the stack for next month will look a little bit like this. The first 3 on the top will be prioritized over especially the Star Daughter one, because that one is a buddy read and we can always postpone those, but I do have to read A Torch Against the Night, so those and these 3, and then of course Elise Kova's Air Awakens will be prioritized. But that is my TBR for next month, and I feel like it's kind of doable. It's doable, right? I mean, those are pretty small, so it sounds like a good TBR. That said, that is everything that I will hopefully hope I can do as good in June as I did in May, but I doubt it because I am a bit hesitant to read at the moment I'm in right now, so I'm not feeling great things for June, but fingers crossed everything will be fine. That said, that is everything for this video. Let me know what you are reading this month. Also, if you've enjoyed Desertathon, please also let me know if there's anything you would like to see changed for next year. Again, just let me know, and I want to thank you guys so much for watching. Please subscribe to our channel and press that little bell icon so you get post notifications every single time that we upload a video, and I hope to see you guys in the next one. Bye!